Hey guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. You know, often as believers, we question the Lord and we wonder why suffering, why sickness, why does God allow certain things in our life? Well, a text that we love to use is Romans 8:28, where the Bible says, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose." Now, what it doesn't say is that all things are good. No, it says all things work together for good. And there's a big difference. Let me illustrate it like this. When I was a little kid, I was enamored with Batman. Now, I'm not talking about the new high-tech redneck. I'm talking about the old kabam, kapow, kazam, this, that, and the other that came on television. And there's something that always bothered me when I would watch that. I would go to my grandfather's house. I would dress up like Batman, sit on the edge of the couch, eat Breyer's ice cream, and wait for what was about to happen in the life of Batman. But you know what always happened? Every time Batman was strapped to a keg of dynamite, thrown in the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, it looked like he and Robin were going to drown and inevitably die, and the Joker was going to win. And then those horrible words would come across the screen, "To be continued." And you know what? That would always tear my nerves up. I would say, "To be continued," and all week long I'd have basketball-sized ulcers as a little kid, just waiting for that next episode. And finally, when we'd get there, I'd put on my Batman pajamas and my mask and sit there and eat my ice cream. It's been an entire week, and they would give a quick recap from the last program, and here's what would happen. When the show would start, Batman and Robin would be free of the dynamite. The Joker would be in prison. The program would end with great happiness and peace, and everyone was safe in Gotham. And then all of a sudden, the end, Batman. He would be standing on top of a building with his arms on his hips, an American flag waving. And I would say to myself, how does that happen? Last week was horrendous. It was chaotic. It was confusing. He was going to die. The Joker was going to win. How in the world does that happen? Then my grandfather would reach over, grab my Batman mask, look at me and say, "Son, it's in the script. It's in the script." And what he meant by that was, hey, this thing was written long before the program or the "to be continued" was ever given. And that's exactly what the Bible teaches. It's in the script. The suffering, the anxiety, the depression, the hardship with our kids and our marriage, in the job that you're facing right now. It's in the script. God's never lost a one. Ladies and gentlemen, He knows the beginning from the end. He's the Alpha and the Omega. He's got this whole thing lined out, and all things work together for good. It doesn't mean they are good. It means it's in the script, and it's going to come about the way that a sovereign, holy, providential God has planned it. So hold on. Do not throw in the towel. When you slide to the end of the rope, tie a knot and hold on with bulldog tenacity. Why? Because no matter what we're facing, it's going to turn out okay. Why? Because it's in the script.